Oh, welcome back to another wonderful episode of Want Beef.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Like, subscribe.
Yeah, right up on the top.
Right at the front.
We like and subscribe.
Subscribe, like, join the Patreon.
Just a reminder, turn on notifications.
Turn on I don't care if you turn on.
Well, then they'll know right as soon as we post.
Yeah, but maybe they don't want to know. They don't care.
Okay, I'm not
subscribe regardless.
That subscribe
if you like it or not. Hit like and subscribe whether you like it or not.
Notification is there if you'd like it.
Yeah, it has no bearing on your life.
It just, all it does is it shows up.
It just helps us.
Yeah, please.
Please, help us.
Please, we need help.
Today's episode is deli sandwiches.
Deli sandwiches. Our delis are across the nation, like delis, right?
Yeah, sandwich places like delis, yeah.
Yeah. But, like, we go to a deli and you got boar's head.
Yeah.
Do you like boar's head?
It's fine. Did we talk about wet turkey in an episode?
No. What's wet turkey?
No, I feel like we talked about that once.
I don't think so.
Like, sometimes you get, like, turkey from the...
Well, you keep knocking over that little stool.
Over that little thing. Sometimes you get, like, turkey from the supermarket, and it's, like, wet. It's wet.
Yeah.
I think we've discussed this.
I mean, even if whether we have or haven't, we can discuss it again.
I don't like wet turkey. Listen. Listen.
Hey, what do you got to say to me?
Listen.
What are you trying to say?
Listen, look.
Spit it out.
Listen.
Get to it.
Let me tell you something. Don't you hate that when people like, let me ask you a question. Listen to this. And it's like they like double up on the handles. You're like, dude, just get to the freaking thing.
I know, just do one if you're going to do it.
Don't do any, really.
No, it's kind of annoying.
It is annoying.
I mean, like, let me ask you something.
Let me ask you this.
That builds a little anticipation.
Let me ask you
a little
this.
anticipation.
Is that Jeff Morrow? Are you doing Jeff Morrow?
I'm doing Nick Tardo.
Oh, does he do that?
Oh, yeah.
That's Jeff Morrow from The Kitchen. He does that.
Oh, really?
A little appreciation. A little situation.
Yeah, a little.
There's a sandwich shop. In St. Louis, just outside of St. Louis in Maryland Heights, called Vivola.
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 Touch my Vivola.
Express. Vivola Express.
Touch it fast.
On Instagram, they're at Vivola Express. This is the best deli sandwiches I've ever had.
Really?
Ever. Cats is, but that's a different league. You can't. Come on. It's an unfair contest.
It is an unfair contest.
Vivola Express is the best hands, like machine sliced.
Yeah.
Deli sandwiches I've ever had in my life.
What's the main thing that like
they make like all their own sauces? So they'll do like a mustard mayo combo. They'll do like a spicy Thousand Island. They'll do like all sorts of things like that. And then they have like a spicy coleslaw. And they'll do like all sorts of crazy combinations that you're like, that doesn't sound... Like, that sounds crazy. And then you'll eat it and you're like, oh, this is amazing. And they have like, they have like Hawaiian rolls, but like big. That's
the problem with Hawaiian rolls. They're always too small.
They have big Hawaiian rolls and they're like sandwich guys, and it's a family, and they're sandwich guys. So like when you're like, oh, I want this, and this, and then you'd be like on a Hawaiian roll, and he'll be like, it's too soft. You want, and you're like, all right, man. And then you want the garlic cheddar bun for that sandwich or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they'll do hot like roast beef and hot corned beef and so. Dude, that
sounds great. I like when someone is like, look, this is what you want.
Yeah, and I was in town for 2 days, and I I stumbled on it the first day, and I was like, I have to go back the second day. And they're only open to like 2 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I went at like noon, and the line was like literally out the door down the block.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, of course, this
Dude,
place is
good sandwich shops set hard rules.
Yeah,
Like they have
yeah.
weird. They're like they open up at
We're open.
12
We're
to
open
2.
from 10:30 to 2. You get what we have today.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, it was the best sandwiches.
One of the
had.
best sandwich shops I've ever been to, I think it's called Meat and Bread. It was in Calgary. I think they have a few of them in Canada.
Okay.
It might be a chain. I don't even know. But they have like 5 things. It's just like they have the bread and they have like 3 or 4 different meats that they slice up that day. And they have a big porchetta and then they have a big roast beef that they like made.
That sounds
and they have
great.
this and they just slice it up. The only problem is that I think the sandwiches were like $8 Canadian, so like I don't know, like $1.
At the time, $12.
No, at the time like $4, like
$2.50.
$6.
Yeah.
But you have to usually someone like myself has to get 2, which I'm not really complaining that much about. But like
They're small sandwiches.
it was just small sandwiches. They only have one type of roll. That was my biggest complaint over there. But like I like a sandwich shop that is like they just do good stuff and it's not like catering to the ham and cheese guy.
Yeah. This place is like that. Vivola Express is like that. I'm also like, yeah. I'm like a big fan of. I just get turkey everywhere I go.
Yeah, I like turkey when it's not like boar's head, like the nitrate filled, like watery. I'm not saying I can deal with that too. I'm fine with getting that. I find that like turkey agrees with my stomach.
Yeah, I feel like I do like a lot of Subway on the road,
Yeah.
and it's just turkey.
Let's
just
talk about
turkey
Subway
cheese.
for a second.
It's good. It's fine.
I think it's fine, but I have like a weird take on what I like about Subway. I think they have the best mayo in the world.
They have really good. Yeah, they do. They have really good Chipotle Southwest sauce, which is like mayo, which is
Their
spicy
sauces are
mayo.
great.
Their sauces are great.
The
The sauces make a restaurant, make a sandwich shop for real.
yeah.
Because that's what I love about Vivola is like the sauces too. I mean, they're not delis, but like I like Potbelly sandwiches and Firehouse subs. I like those places.
I haven't been to either one of those. I've seen them a lot.
Yeah,
but
they're great. They're all
Yeah.
great. And have you had chicken salad chick?
no.
It's like a big chain in the South. It's just chicken salads, like 12 chicken salads.
Really? That's a really interesting idea.
Yeah, and it's like a lady started it. Like just some lady just
Like the
started
chicken
selling
salad chick.
Yeah.
Ah.
And so like you can get like a scoop on like a salad or you can get a scoop on a sandwich. And they have croissant sandwiches. They have croissants.
Dude, chicken salad on a croissant is a weird like
pretty good.
that's like something where you're like that's the one it needed for some reason.
Yeah.
It needs that little bit of buttery like
Yeah.
crispiness with the soft inside.
It was good.
Uh,
But yeah, like as far as like just delis go, like do you have like a favorite deli on Long Island, like Cherry Valley Farms or whatever, you know?
My favorite deli. I like My Hero a lot.
Oh, I know My Hero.
Yeah.
And there's also TJ's out in Patchogue, which is like a big like
We have a lot of heavy
House of Heroes right here. Roast is pretty good.
We have a lot of
Sandwiches.
heavy hitting delis out
do.
here.
We do.
Like I think the deli culture is really great out here. It's one of Long Island's main cultural things, the deli culture.
I also like when bagel shops do like not deli sandwiches,
Yeah.
but like you know the chicken cutlet they'll slice up and put on like a bagel.
Yeah, if you go to a good enough
Turnpike bagels over here is unbelievable.
Yeah. It depends on the bagel shop though, cuz some of them they just phone it in.
You know, Turnpike is.
Yeah.
I will drive past 5 bagel places to go to Turnpike Bagels. That place is.
Yeah, everyone has their own little bagel place here that they are into, like the way that the bagels are.
Pizzas and bagels and delis. I feel like Long Island people are like the one that I grew up with is the only good one. Yours all could suck your dicks.
But the thing about the delis is that like if they are using boar's head, I'm like it is exactly the same as this other deli for the most part.
Yeah.
Like it just bores like it bores.
It's
me.
Boar's head.
It bores me.
It's a real snooze fest.
It really is.
It
Like,
really
it's just
is.
like I know what it all tastes like. The roll is this or that. I don't know. It's just like I'm always like the reason that Katz's blows everything out of the water is it's just like that pastrami, that corned beef is all made in house,
And
and
the
it's
thick cut, the
yeah.
thick hand sliced. That's, yo, what's it called? Jason's Deli. It's like a chain. Oh, yeah. Yeah, everyone has delis because Schlotsky's is a chain and Jason's Deli is a chain in the rest of the country. So they know what everyone knows what a deli is.
Yeah, and Jersey Mike's is like kinda
Jersey
all
Mike's
over
is
too.
everywhere.
Jersey Mike's is like
Jimmy John's is everywhere.
yeah. I think Jersey Mike's, get out of here. It's like it's somewhere in between the fluffy, doughy, like weird sandwiches that Subway has. Like there's something about it. It's like it has when you eat Subway, it also kind of Domino's.
Kinda. Quiznos was the best of all of those.
Oh, Quiznos was good.
Of those
Do you remember
chains?
they had like a little pickle bar in Domino's? They used to
Yeah,
like,
they had. Yeah, you could get
all the condiments.
the yellow peppers. I
Yeah.
love the yellow peppers. That's my favorite part of Subway is I get just loaded up with yellow pepper.
Yeah, they're good, dude. I fell in love with
Banana
yellow
peppers, they're
pepper.
called?
Yeah, banana peppers or pepperoncinis.
Yeah,
Are they the same thing?
I don't know.
They gotta
I
be.
love them.
They're so good.
Great.
But sometimes I get them on a Greek salad. Like you get that one.
I don't want that.
I need it chopped up.
Yeah, chop it up.
I don't know why they just.
I don't
throw
want
the
it
one.
on a salad. I want it on a sandwich. For
I
some
like
reason-
some pickled stuff on a salad sometimes, but
The thing about the Greek salad is like I really only like 4 or 5 of the components. Like I don't want olives with pits in my salad because I have to pull them out and eat them separately.
that I don't mind because I like olives so much. But I totally understand that, and
I don't want I don't want huge chunks of red onion. I'm gonna blow up my palate,
yeah.
and I don't want that pepperoncini. I just want the feta, the dressing, and the lettuce and tomato and cucumber.
Yeah, and I don't want.
And I want a dolma.
I want at
Put
least
a Greek,
one.
Put a grape stuff, a stuffed
Just
grape
one,
leaf.
please. Come on. Give me a treat.
Yeah, give me a stuffed grape
This
leaf.
is what the grape leaf does for the salad. It gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah.
It makes you realize that like you're eating a salad, you're doing good, but they're like, here's just one on us.
Here's a little treat. A little
Here's one on us.
oily carb treat. That show we did, Fire Island Vines.
Yeah.
Yo, that place's dolma. I got a appetizer portion. It was like $9 and it was like 12 dolma.
No way.
Yo, and they were so soft and like buttery, like dude. It was like popcorn.
Dude, 9 for 12 is amazing.
Yo, it was all, and I mean that place is expensive too, but it was awesome. It was so good. And then I got the mezza platter, and it was like huge portions of hummus, and I was like, that's too much. I was like, I gotta take this home. It's still at the fridge. It's been weeks.
I love the idea that like you're hosting but also eating like a ton of food at the same time.
No, I shared the mezza plate with Brandon Lacaruba's fiance, Serena.
With a K.
Serena with a K. It's so funny. And I ended up bringing all of it home. But the dolma, I was like, boop, 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 boop. That was good. Jason's Deli was good,
Is that
but it's a chain.
chain?
But what I was gonna say was, don't advertise hand sliced anything if it's not actually hand sliced. Don't call the machine hand slicing.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Hand carved is fork and knife. You cut the brisket. You cut the corned beef.
And
Katz is hand carved.
and what is important about that is that you can get.
Thickness.
It's not just the thickness, but like the variance in the slices.
Yeah.
So it's like you can get like a really fat piece in there. You can get, and it like changes the way that the sandwich eats.
Yeah.
I
find that corned beef and pastrami can get really almost sinewy. Like hard to eat. Like the sandwich I had last night, the corned beef like wouldn't pull apart. Like it was just too tough. Like it was just cut improperly.
corned beef can be bad.
Corned beef can be bad.
Pastrami can be bad.
Well, it's the same kind of meat.
Yeah.
But
What's
not a
the
cats. It can't be bad. It's brilliant. It's a brisket.
Yeah,
It's just
it's a
brisket.
brisket. What's the difference? Is it just the seasoning?
Yeah, corned beef is corned, and pastrami has that coating of pastrami seasoning on the outside.
Yeah, which is like a lot of coriander and
Yeah, it's like
pepper.
clove and probably like all the five C's, whatever: coriander, cardamom, clove.
I wonder if that'll ever take off the way that everything bagel seasoning did.
Pastrami seasoning.
I feel like I could put that on a lot of stuff.
I could put that on a lot of stuff. You ever have like pastrami turkey or whatever?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it.
I could put it on a steak. That pastrami seasoning.
Okay,
Grill it up.
sounds great. Grill it up. Let's do it now.
Do it the second.
Right now.
Let's.
Set it up.
I put coriander on a steak a lot of times, and it's fantastic.
Coriander on a steak? Sure.
It's very good.
Why not?
Do you ever get like? So it's like at a deli, like the hot sandwiches when you go.
I love a hot sandwich. But here's the thing. Sorry, cutting you off.
No, go for it.
There's a French dip,
Oh yeah.
and then there's the hot Italian beef,
Uh-huh.
Chicago hot Italian beef, and then there's the Philly cheesesteak, and they're all like, variations of they're all variations on a theme. Once you get hot sandwiches, like that's where my brain goes. It's just like, oh, it's just gonna be like some kind of hot roast beef
Yeah.
in its own gravy.
Even the worst version of this type of sandwich is hot roast beef with some sort of au jus
Yeah.
and some cheese melted on top on
Sure.
garlic bread,
Yeah, let's
and it's
go.
still like that's the worst version of these sandwiches.
Yeah, it's great. Let's
and
go.
it's great.
Yeah. And then there's also like Vivola does a homemade meatball. So it's meatball sandwiches. It's
Yeah.
not really a deli thing, but you can get
It's
them.
kind of a deli thing. Like
You can get them at Subway. You get them at Firehouse
yeah,
Subs.
but it's tough. I always find when I eat meatballs out, I'm always disappointed.
It depends. Like, I feel like the more expensive the place, the closer you're gonna get to like a good meatball.
Why is it so hard to make a good
Because
meatball?
they're so dense.
Yeah,
So you got to make them super light. And if you make them super light, they end up being like super expensive.
I guess. But it's the bread that they have to put in it.
Yeah,
Like it's all
well,
cheap ingredients.
Well, that's the thing is like if you like soak your bread in like a nice whole milk for like a while, then your meatball's gonna be like super loose and like light, airy.
Too good. I haven't had a good meatball in a long time. But
Yeah, I don't know.
the so that you went straight to beef.
Yeah, I'll do like chicken cutlet. Like
Dude.
like House of Heroes has like a whole menu of like chicken cutlets or like pork cutlets sometimes.
Pork cutlet. That's interesting. I always imagine the hot sandwiches at a deli are like that hot beef, or a lot of it is just the fried chicken cutlet or grilled chicken cutlet with other stuff on it. And the fried chicken cutlet, you ever bite into a fried chicken cutlet and the texture's just
It's hard
weird,
or rubbery.
rubbery, just
That's very rare. That's a garbage places. Like if you're at a good place, you're probably gonna get a decent.
Dude, it's happened to me so many times that it's so upsetting. It's like I don't know why that happens. Is it overcooked? Is it pounded too weird?
I don't know. Like the rubbery, I don't know what the rubbery is from.
Dude, it's so upsetting. It'll ruin my world. I'll go in excited, but I always think that at delis there should be a third size, where they have a roll and then they have a big hero.
Yeah.
Where there should be like a medium.
Like a club roll.
Yeah, like a big. I don't know. Because just like you can either get it on a roll, which is not quite big enough for when you're ordering a sandwich. But it's weird because you can get a hero, which is like twice as big, usually for like $2 more.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, like a club roll. There was something else I was going to say about the size.
Hot sandwiches?
Oh, how do you feel about like if you go like the pork store?
What's the pork store?
Never been to the pork store?
No.
Or like an Italian store?
Oh, yeah.
Like where they have it's just cured meats. You just get like prosciutto with provolone and roasted peppers with a drizzle of olive oil on a ciabatta bread.
I've been to places like that, but I've never been to a place that's like great like that. You know.
Oh, dude, get into it.
I'm into it.
Get into it. Like
That's my
Del
favorite type of.
Fiore's in Patchogue is like pretty good. This one right here, by One Eye Jack's, there's a pork store right here. It's like this ravioli store, but it's a pork store. You know
What's it
about?
called?
I don't know. It's like right here. It's so like, it's like the One Eye Jack shopping center, and then the Carvel shopping center, and then there's a pork store before the laundromat.
Ah, well, pork store.
And they have dope sandwiches. But you got to go early when the bread's fresh, because you go at like 4:00, you get like the last 2 pieces of bread.
Yeah, I mean, my ultimate, like the prosciutto fresh mozzarella sort of sandwich. What like the Italian deli stuff, also good. Do you like mortadella?
No, not really.
Not into it.
No.
I always feel like it's like adult bologna. Because it's got like a pistachio in it, so I'm like, I'm an adult
Yeah.
eating bologna.
You equate pistachios with adulthood.
Yeah,
That's weird.
I don't know why.
Alright.
I feel like I just didn't like them as a kid, and then when I grew up, I liked them.
I don't know what's not to like. It's like interactive.
I think like I feel like kids don't like eating nuts that much.
Okay.
Is it just me?
No, I don't know.
Were you like, I love cashews, but as a kid?
Yeah, I was eating cashews and peanuts and pistachios.
I always felt like it got stuck in my teeth. It was annoying.
Yeah, it got stuck in my teeth. I guess. I don't know. My mom was like super into pistachios. I was like, oh, now I'm super into pistachios.
They're fun. Pistachios, you peel them and...
My dad would get on his ice cream, he would get like a banana split, and then he would get wet nuts.
My dad gets that. Wet walnuts.
He would go wet nuts, and I'm like, ugh.
I know. You have to.
But they're good. They're good.
They are good. You have to throw in the wall though. With the wet walnuts.
No, my dad will just say wet nuts.
Ugh.
He'll be like banana split, hot fudge, wet nuts. It's just so funny too, because it's like you're trying to be like manly, but you're ordering a fucking
wet nuts.
Yeah, you're ordering a dessert with lots of toppings. You're like, all right, fella, ease up with the toxic masculinity.
Hey, I said I want those nuts wet.
I said wet nuts, bro.
I didn't say walnuts. I said wet nuts.
I said wet nuts.
Wet
bro.
the nuts.
If I don't see some wet nuts.
Well, they're in like a sugar sauce, right?
They're in
like a syrup.
They're in gravy.
You know what sandwich I really like? This is like this is the only time I really like cold American cheese. Do you like American cheese?
Yeah, I like it on,
cold?
I like American cheese on a BLT. That's real good.
Oh, I like it's like turkey, roast beef, American cheese.
And that's good.
It's really with mayo and some lettuce.
I don't mix meats. I feel like I just don't mix meats.
You're not a meat mixer?
When I get a sandwich, I'm never like, oh, I want pastrami and corned beef and you know what I mean? It's like I want pastrami.
An Italian sandwich.
It's prosciutto with mozzarella or provolone. It's capicola with mozz or provolone. It's never like soprasset, gabagool, and mortadella. It's never like that. It's never like a big thing. It's like one of those.
Yeah, I like the mix of meats on like an Italian sandwich, and then they got the vinegar and olive oil.
I mean, I guess that's the one time that I'll do that is like if I get the 3-pack from the supermarket.
Yeah, where they have just those 3 cured meats in the package.
Then like I might mix it up because it's like a salami, a soprasset, and a gabagool. But I don't know. I just don't really do that. I don't really do that. Like I'll get a turkey sandwich with a cheese and some vegetables and some things, or like, or a BLT with it. You know what I mean? Like I don't get I don't get turkey with bacon. I don't get chicken. You know what I mean? Like I don't get like roast beef, turkey,
What about it?
happy
Like
ham.
when you think about it, are you like or are you like it's just not what you do?
It's just not what I do. I feel like a sneeze coming on. I don't want to do that. Yeah, just don't do it. I don't know. It's weird.
I like to mix
Like the Subway will have like a BMT.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm not.
Christine was telling me that she thinks the BMT is really good, but she likes when it sits in the fridge for a while, so the bread gets like soft.
I like any sandwich that you do olive oil and vinegar on the lettuce.
Yeah.
I want that to sit.
Like you let it sit for hours.
Hours. I want that to sit in the fridge.
Really?
A day even. And then the bread's super soft, everything's soggy. That's cool. That's good.
You like the soggy bread.
Only in that application.
I've had it before, like I get it. But I think that I always thought that like on the Subway bread it wouldn't be as good as on like a harder outside like semolina type roll or hero. Like a legit with that outer crust on it.
Yeah, because it's not getting soggy on the outside. It's just getting stale, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I haven't put the thought into it.
Take a moment. All right, don't.
But like sometimes I'll see like Vivola does that a lot, where they'll post a thing and it's like turkey and this and this and ham and this, and I'm like, sure, but I don't know, just turkey with the thing.
Do you like sauerkraut? What are your condiment sort of go-tos? I think sauerkraut's kind of underrated in a certain way. Like I feel like I could go on more stuff.
Sauerkraut can be good. I like, if I'm going that route, I'd prefer coleslaw. Like I think coleslaw is just like a better.
What's the Pimanti Bros does the fries in the coleslaw?
Oh my god! But that's like a vinegar-based coleslaw. But still, like a Primanti Brothers sandwich is just
what do they do?
Fun.
What's like their corned beef?
So like I'll get. You know what? At that place, I'll get because it just comes corned beef and pastrami.
Yeah.
So I'll do that.
It's legit there.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's corned beef and pastrami, and like you get the Big Brother or whatever it's called. It's like extra meat.
Yeah.
So it's just like half a pound of pastrami, half a pound of corned beef, fries, and coleslaw, but it's vinegar-based coleslaw on white bread, or just on thick sliced white bread. And you just eat a ton of the meat on its own. You eat like most of the fries on their own, and then you like smush down the sandwich.
And are they like sassy to you there?
No.
I always remember like seeing it on diners, drive-ins, and dives, and they're like, and like Sally's been here for 62 years, and she's a sassy lady.
Oh.
And she's like, you don't want fries? What's wrong, hun? You don't want fries?
I think like in the original one in Pittsburgh proper, that they might be like that. But there's so many in the outskirts, like, I don't...
You don't want slaw? What's wrong with you? You got something against the slaw?
When I'm traveling, like, I try to avoid, like, going into cities unless I absolutely have to. Because it's just, like, parking's a pain in the dick, and, like, there's always traffic in the city.
It's fun to also see, like, the places that, like, most people wouldn't go otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine. I like that. Like, I like a
local, like, towny sort of place.
I do, too.
I like it.
Are we at 30?
We're at 29.
Look at us.
Professionals. Masters of our craft.
Masters of our craft. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Yes. Do that.
And tune in again.
Please.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching Want Beef. Please like, share, and subscribe, and check out some other videos.